Alright, all you wonderful people. Now, real quick, just want to say, all the support that I've been getting recently, it is insane. I appreciate it so much more than you know. The people that are watching my videos, that are people that are liking it, and especially the people that are subscribing. I am almost at 100, and I never would have expected to ever be at this point. And I thank you to those that have subbed. It means a lot, and I promise you that as time goes on, my content will continuously get better and better. So, because I don't want to let you all down. But anyways, let's go ahead and carry on with the build. Let me change my pants real quick. I don't like this color. There you go. All right. So we have another stasis build. This time it's a hunter stasis build. Now there are gonna be new stasis aspects coming out tomorrow if you're watching this on Monday the 16th. But as of now, this is what I like using, and as the weeks keep following up, I am most likely going to be making more builds depending on if they're better than the ones that I currently release. So with that being said, let's get straight onto the build. So what we're actually going to be using with this build is yet again Salvation's Grip. I am having a lot of fun with this. Stabano, I know you hate it. I don't care. But I like it. It's fun to use. It's not an insane powerhouse, but it's just fun. Now, what the Salvation's Grip does, basically it just freezes whoever touches the crystal that shoots out of it. The longer you charge it, the more crystals and the bigger the crystal effect is. Now, pairing up with this, I am using a Stars and Shadow for Demolitionist. Demolitionist isn't really necessary in this, but it is nice to have our grenades back as much as possible, because the more crystals we have, the better, which I'll go over in just a bit. That's why our Discipline is also 98. 2 more for 100. And yeah, let's go straight into the subclass and actually explain what this is all about. So first off, what I want to go over is the aspect. So the aspect is activate while midair to quickly descend and shatter nearby targets on impact. So basically it's like a slam into the ground. Now what the slam does is that it shatters fragments or shards of stasis that are on the ground, or shatters whatever frozen enemies that are on the ground. This is very good for ad control, and it's very, very, very nice to deal with a load of enemies. Now pairing up with this, which is called Shatter Dive, we are actually going to be using Glacier Grenade as well as Whisper of Fissures. So we are using the Glacier Grenade because, much like our grenade launcher, it produces shards, and we're using those shards constantly to kill the enemies. And what Whisper of Fissures does is that it increases the damage and size of a burst of stasis when you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a frozen target. So essentially, destroying crystals with our slam given to us by our aspect, that is the entirety of the build. That is what we are going to be doing consistently over and over again until we run out of grenade launcher ammo, which honestly we shouldn't really run out of frequently at all. Grenade launcher ammo is always laying on the ground, and if you have grenade launcher ammo finder, that helps you find grenade launcher ammo that much more quickly as well. So long as you're not just wasting your grenade launcher ammo over and over again and using it in smart spots to kill loads of enemies while not using too much ammo, not consuming too much ammo, then you will be perfectly fine. And the second perk that we're using doesn't really matter. I don't like it all that much, but I went with it because I thought it was going to be good on my Titan. Turns out I was wrong, and I'm stuck with it until this upcoming week. So don't worry about this one. If you want, you can go with grenade recharge rate, because grenade recharge rate will get you your grenades back even more. So that's always helpful, because the more glaciers, the more effective your aspect will be. In terms of weapons and subclass, that is it. Your secondary should be something that can help you kill the more beefy enemies, because it's always nice to have something that can be reliable and efficient, but up to you. I prefer a shotgun. You can run a sniper, fusion rifle. Fusion rifle's always nice, and they're underrated, to be honest, but anyway, I digress. Now moving on to stats. My stats are 54 mobility, 46 resilience, 33 recovery, 98 discipline, 47 intellect, and 36 strength. Now these aren't ideal in any way. What I would run is strength as well as mobility. Mobility for the fact of getting your melee back because of your dodge ability, Gambler's Dodge. Whenever you dodge near an enemy, you will get a charged melee back, so that is why I would recommend having mobility up. And for discipline, I would have that up as well, because you want your grenade back as much as possible. That's why I'm also using Demolitionist on my Stars and Shadow. Now the reason why I actually have 5 mobility is because of a secret perk that Dragon Shadow actually has. Now before the DLC, and I say before because I don't know if it has it now, it would give you 5 points of mobility whenever you dodge. So it says I have 5 right now, but whenever I dodge, due to Wraith Metal Mail, that's part of the Dragon Shadow, dodge reloads guns and buff speed and handling, I would get plus 5 mobility. So my mobility actually is 100 right now when I dodge. So I'm using it to its maximum capability. But I'm not sure if it does that in this DLC. I need to actually do some more research into that. Besides that, that's what we have for stats. In terms of armor and mods, I am using heavy-handed. Now what heavy-handed does is that while charged with light, regain half your melee energy when you use a charged melee ability, consuming 1 stack of charged with light. And we get these charged with light stacks from some of the other mods that we're actually going to be using. Now, one of the mods is empowered finish. Whenever we finish an enemy, we will become charged with light. Another one is quick charge. Whenever we get rapid kills with our shotgun, we will become charged with light. Rapid kills being 2 kills to 3 kills, just as long as they're in rapid succession. And lastly, we are also using charged harvester. While you are not charged with light, any kill or assist has a small cumulative chance to cause you to become charged with light. So a lot of ways to become charged with light, because we want our melee ability back as much as possible. We want to be using our abilities, and we want to be using our aspect to their fullest potential. And we want to be able to have them back in very rapid paces. And while we don't have our abilities, that is what our grenade launcher is for. And yeah, that's all I have for the build. Once again, I highly appreciate the amount of support that I've been getting. I honestly was not expecting it at all. I was just planning on posting these videos and having him out there just to have him out there. But yeah, thank you again. Remember, I respond to every comment, so make sure you comment what your thoughts are, and make sure you comment any funny memes you may have, because I love responding in a very fashionable way. All right, see you later. Peace.